how to use dplyr package in order to merge two different data frames in R. Quickly, I am setting up my working directory. Now I'm importing two different data sets. One is sales data, another is units data. Let me just show you what are the different variables present in sales data. Sales data consists of three columns. One is a store ID, which is a unique identifier for store. Second is a category name. Say for example, store is a big bazaar. Category is say milk and butter, and the sales of that particular category in that particular store. Unit data consists of two more features or two more variables. So again, you have store ID, category name, number of units sold for that particular product or that particular category, and number of parking space available in that store. So if you see that parking space is same for all the category, which it will, because parking space is not dependent on the category sold in the store. It is a feature of a store, right? Let me just quickly tell you how to check the structure of data. So str is a function to check the structure of sales and units data. So your data frame 1 consists of three columns and data frame 2 consists of 4 columns, right? Now in order to use dplyr package, we need to first install the package using install.packages, and in course you have to write the name of the package. Currently it is already installed in my system, so I am just loading the package using the library function. Now in order to do a left join using a dplyr package, so left join consists of all the records which are present in the left table, which is sales data right now, or your data frame 1 in the final output. So in order to do a left join, the function in dplyr package is left underscore join. First argument is your sales data or the data frame 1, then second argument is data frame 2, third argument is your by, which is by is equal to, and in vector you need to specify the keys. First is your store key, right, which is present in both the tables, and second key is your category key, which is again present in both the tables. For example, if name of the category is name of the category variable in say data frame 2 is say category new, then you just need to write category new here and execute the code, right? So once I execute this code, a merge data is created, which will consist of all the records which are present in left table, which is sales data. If you see here, there are NAs in store 2 for category F, because this category is not available in units data. Similarly, in order to do a right join will consist of all the records which are present in right table, right, and will do a join on the basis of store and category. Inner join basically consists of the common of both the tables, common records or the common records on the basis of these two keys. Let me just execute and tell you what is the output of inner join. So inner join consists of three records. There is no NA present in this table, right, because consists of the common records. Let me tell you the output of right join. So right join again consists of the merge data using the right join consists of 14 records. You can see that NA is present in the sales column because category C is not available in sales data, but it is available in units data. Now last join is full join. Full join again, the entire argument remains the same. You just need to write here full underscore join. Full join consists of the output of full join consists of all the records present in both the tables, irrespective of whether a particular key is present in one table or not. So NA values will be reflected in this particular table. For example, store 2 category F, units sold and parking space are not available because this is not present in the second table, which is units data. Store 1 category C, sales is not available because it is not present in the sales data, which is your data frame 1. I hope you like this video. Thanks a lot.